Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs or legs as long as your fingers?
Fingers as long as my legs or legs
Yeah,
as
but
long
think
as...
about it. Like, how inconvenient would it be if your fingers were as long as your legs?
No, I'd rather have legs as long as my fingers. So I'm basically just a
legs
torso.
as long... What?
God, why?
Why, man?
Well, I'd be top heavy. Imagine if these are as long as my legs, mate.
Yeah, but...
I'd be falling over.
Yeah, but you just like you'd be so stumpy, and you won't run, you won't be able to run fast enough in.
No, but then I can get like fake legs fitted, can't I?
What, fake legs? Nah, man, I'd rather.
What you'd rather have? You'd rather have legs that long. Look how long they are, man. We'd have to.
I'm getting confused now.
So I'd rather have that long legs.
Like the gingerbread man.
Yeah. What? You'd rather have legs that long?
No,
I'd
rather have. No, actually, I don't know.
Right. Anyway,
off topic again.
on to more serious news.
Yeah.
Welcome, episode 3.
Welcome everyone. It's such a pleasure.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, all 3 of you. Hi, Mum.
Yeah.
Mum's on 3 devices.
Yeah.
But no, mate, another exciting episode ahead today.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what's happening?
No, tell me.
So we have another special guest on.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Who is it?
It's not Nick again.
Oh, thank you for that. She was boring.
Yeah. Do you want to know who it is?
Yeah, go on.
It is another LIB cast member.
No. Okay.
A male.
Mm. I know who it is.
Of course he knows who it is. Ollie.
I've seen him.
Excited to get Ollie on. Then we have some more questions.
Yeah.
Q&As.
Questions from you guys.
Yeah, that have been
Thank
sent
you so
in.
much. Thank you for sending all these amazing questions.
Appreciate it.
Some of them are very funny.
They are very good. We don't have the creativity to think them
We don't,
ourselves.
We
so.
really don't, no.
And set round 2 of the head-to-head challenge.
It's currently 1-0.
To me.
Listen, I'm not one to blow my own trumpet. I'm very humble in victory, and I'm very gracious in defeat, even though I don't lose very often.
But being a United fan, you must be used to it.
I can't even come back on that one. Yeah.
So for the is it keen-eyed people? Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
you may have
essentially,
noticed.
yeah.
Yeah,
You may have noticed. It's a slightly different setup.
Yeah, different setup this week. That's because we are in
London. London.
Yeah. So 2 northers in London. What can go wrong? A lot went wrong actually this morning, didn't it?
Honestly, the most stressful thing ever. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
The tube.
The tube. People say like, oh, it's so obvious. No, it's not.
It's
I
not
don't
obvious
understand it.
actually.
And you ask, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, how do I get to whatever?
Yeah.
How do I get to Piccadilly, whatever? And they're like, yeah, get the Northern Line to the Central, and then get the green, the
Victoria
green,
to
the green
Leicester Square.
yeah, the blue line to and get off at the orange line. I'm like, I have no idea what you're doing. All I hear is the word line and like orange and stuff, and I have no idea what's going on. And then I say nice one, yeah. And the second I walk away, I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you exactly
walking around in circles like this.
Do you ever ask for directions? They tell you, you've got no idea what they're on about, but you still go, oh, thank you, and walk away because you don't want to say.
No,
I
ask. I say, I'm really sorry, I'm not processing this. And then they tell me again.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, right, okay. And then a second to turn around and walk away, I just think, I don't know what they said.
Do you ever use Google Maps?
What, on the underground?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Yeah. You can't get signal though, can you?
No, so you kind of map out which. So
you know what, mate? I can't be arsed with it, to be honest.
Just get an Uber.
Just easy. I can't do it. And I know people are going to be like, oh, it's so easy. It is not. It's not easy for a northerner.
It's not.
Sorry.
It took me a while when I first moved down here.
Because I've never used the tube. No. So I don't know all these places. I don't know where that is. Don't know what that line means. I don't have a clue.
I just don't really find the tube very enjoyable.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be there for like in pleasure. You know, I've never
a date night.
Sat on a bus and go, it's great.
It's very comfortable. I'm enjoying it. So up north, what do we do?
What do we do?
Buses and no, we don't use buses.
Bus.
Drive, yeah, really.
Tram. There's a great tram system in Manchester, around like Great Manchester.
So you can work that out, can you?
Yeah, but that's dead easy. That's
Why?
dead easy. Why?
I don't think I've ever used a tram, Manchester.
That's well easy, mate.
But Ubers are pretty cheap up north. Ubers are so cheap near Preston. So cheap. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go take like a 20, 30-minute journey.
Can you even get me in Preston?
Yeah, get in Longridge.
Can you? That's mad.
I know.
Mad.
So, mate, how's work been this week?
Yeah, it's been alright, mate. Yeah. Been busy.
Do you ever? I mean,
burying people and stuff. You know?
yeah, the nature of your job. Are there any like light-hearted, funny moments, or is it always pretty like?
No, there is for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, I see it as, you know, a celebration of life, and dependent on like the circumstance, every situation is different. You know, if it's an elderly person who's had like a great life, and obviously it's still very upsetting, but that's totally different from like a young person or something. So
Yeah.
or somebody who's passed away in like a traumatic circumstance. So everything's different. Do you know what I mean? But you know, the ones that are light-hearted and stuff, yeah, of course. Like you can have a laugh with the family. You can have fun. Yeah, for sure. And there's definitely like some funny things that have happened in the past. So I'll give you an example. So this one time, right, it was in church, and sometimes the church doesn't have the facility to like play music, so you have to take your own like device or your own like speaker.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this wasn't my funeral actually; it was somebody else's, but I was there, so it was dead funny. Anyway, they wanted like Ave Maria, you know.
Oh yeah.
Ave Maria. So they wanted that, yeah. Anyway, the guy that was sorting it, he was. I was just helping him. He was a funeral director, and he was sorting the music, and he hooked it up to his like phone in church.
Oh no! I can see where this is going.
No, it's actually not. It's actually no. Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Go.
It's one of those like noises. It sounds like you've opened something inappropriate.
Yeah.
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's funny how we're on the same wavelength. You know? No. So basically, so he's connected it, and it's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ave Maria. I was like, oh, Ave Maria. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, perfect. Yeah, clicked it. Yeah. I mean, I'd always, you know, test it first.
Check.
100%.
100%.
There's like 200 people in church. You know and anyway, he connects it, and like the priest is like, you know, Ave Maria, and he's like, oh. It's like, and it's like silence for like 20 seconds, and everyone's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Looking around and stuff, and it's like beep beep, and it's like Bluetooth connected, and all this successfully. Yeah. Oh no! It's like people are looking around, and then it's like, and it goes on YouTube, and it comes up. You know what? Sometimes it's like it comes up as like an advert.
Yeah, advert.
It goes, kinetic sand, the kid's favourite. They'll have lots of fun this Christmas.
You have to wait.
They're trying to turn it down.
You have to wait 5 seconds before you skip the ad.
Yeah, I know. Kinetic sand. So yeah, that was funny.
Well, how did people take it to church? Were they laughing about it?
I can't remember.
I would find that funny.
Do you know what? It was funny.
Yeah, I'd find that funny.
The thing is, you have to laugh in situations like that.
Yeah.
Because I always think, like, in certain situations, there's no point sort of like, I don't know.
No.
I get it, yeah. But sometimes you've just got to sort of see the funny side of things. And that was like, albeit, yeah, it could have been prevented. It's like a technology kind of thing. And
Glitch,
it's just funny, innit? It's like, you've got to have a laugh sometimes.
Yeah, you have to. My gran wants to put her ashes in fireworks.
Yeah.
And send them into...
Send them into where?
To send them into the sky.
Okay.
Over everybody.
Yeah, cool.
To Queen music.
Right.
Don't Stop Me Now. I'm having such a good time. That's what she's requested.
Is that what she asked for?
I'll probably do it, but I don't know. I don't want to cover my gran's ashes, really, if I can help it.
Yeah, you'll end up in her ashes, defo. Covered in them, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, on the topic of that, funny songs, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. I had that song.
No.
Yeah. That's funny, isn't it?
It's funny, but...
That's what they wanted. That's what she wanted.
The person died?
100%, yeah. And the family, like, she wouldn't have wanted it any other way. That's what she wanted.
See, that's the thing. I would like a funeral to be a celebration. Everyone to have a really good time, have fun. I don't want people to be sad or mourning.
Yeah, I know. I get it, yeah.
Just, you know.
For sure.
Yeah. I think when it comes to new relationships, obviously the experience that myself and Nick went through, we bypassed a lot of like hurdles that you have in new relationships. So we're going to talk about...
Definitely.
Yeah. We'll talk about a few things today where we think, you know, at what point do you meet the parents? At what point do you start telling friends and family about if you've met somebody? What do you think? So when's a good enough time to start meeting
parents and stuff? I think, you know what? I think it's like, I think it depends on how it's going. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you can like sit down and say, right, in 3 months' time you're meeting parents.
Exactly.
You know, I think it just depends on how it feels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone's different. Like, you can be in a relationship and it can feel like amazing and sort of like going on the right tracks, and you might want to introduce them to your parents like straight away. I don't know. I don't know what the right or wrong thing is.
No, I think you'd also have to be in a relationship before you do that. Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, without question. Yeah. So what about? I mean, and that asks the question like,
When
when do you sort of become official? And is that something that you say? Do you say like, are we official, or would you ask your? So if you were dating someone for a certain period of time, would you feel it was necessary to say, are we in a relationship, or do you just naturally like sort of?
Nah, I'd have to have
you
a
actually in what-
conversation.
do you just, would you?
Yeah, because I wouldn't know, and if no one brings it up,
Well, so basically, the reason why I asked this is because my sister, she was with her husband, and they were dating for like say a couple of months, maybe I can't remember, maybe a bit longer, and then he said to her one day, so do you want to be my girlfriend? And she's like, well, what have we been doing like, for the past like 3 months? And she was confused, thinking like, well, I thought it was. Do you know what I mean? So is it actually a question you need to ask? I don't know.
well, that's the thing. I mean, I would never, if I was dating somebody 2 dates in, I'm not going to date other people.
Yeah.
So I'm only dating one
That's
person
just
anyway.
a respectful thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Of course.
I'm not going to date more than one person anyway because.
It's not Love Is Blind.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no need. Like, I wouldn't ever have an exclusivity chat because I know I'd be exclusive. Do I know if they're exclusive?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Do you need to have that chat? Do you need to say to somebody, "Are we exclusive?" Just for like peace of mind for yourself.
I always think it's good for communication to be completely open.
You've got to be transparent with each other, aren't you?
Yeah, you have.
I think you've got to communicate well and stuff.
Have to.
So, at what stage would you like say it's acceptable to meet your parents? So, when would you bring that girl home to see your parents?
When we're in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship.
Yeah, and I was always wary about telling friends and family when I was starting to date somebody because there's so many instances in the past where I've started to date somebody and it's just not worked out.
Yeah,
I was just getting,
isn't it?
It is. I was getting tired of like,
it's disheartening and it's embarrassing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I mean, I'm the kind of guy that'll get married and not tell anyone because I had to. Graham.
That's funny.
Is it a red flag if their best friend is a person of the opposite sex?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Ollie? No, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Like, it depends on the relationship. Like, is that guy? Yeah, was that guy like in an intimate kind of was in a intimate capacity prior?
With them,
Yeah,
like an ex. Then,
yeah,
that's
that's different.
That is different.
Is that a red flag? No, I don't think it's a red flag. Do you think it's a red flag?
What if their best friend is?
Best friends in opposite.
Depends on the context. Like you say, if it's an ex.
If it's an ex, yeah.
But if it's, I mean, you never know. Like if they've been friends for, I don't know. It depends. I don't know.
Okay.
What's
so
in
if
between?
Nick was like, "Yeah, I'm going out with Jamie tonight," and Jamie comes.
No, I'm not having that.
Jamie comes in, he's ripped, and he's like, "Get out of the way, Benaiah," and he pushes you like that, yeah, and like you're like proper like trying to stay stable on your feet, so you're not getting knocked back. But even like that, it just throws you back.
Not having that.
And like literally, you bang into the wall and it wins you. And you're like, only using Snapchat. So if somebody's they only like use Snapchat to communicate with you.
Only using Snapchat?
Yeah, Snapchat, yeah. Is that a red flag?
I don't think it's a red flag.
Is it not? See,
I mean, I don't really use Snapchat. So
I don't use Snapchat.
What's wrong with it?
Because it's just deemed as like, I'm sure it's, I think, I mean, I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's deemed as like kind of like a bit, I don't know.
Like a bit,
Because it deletes your messages and stuff and.
Oh, a bit like sly, sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it is a red flag, but I'd question why like you only use that and like why wouldn't you just take my number? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah, it depends on. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that online, and that's the reason why I use that one. But yeah, using Snapchat, like I have seen a lot of people saying that's a red flag.
What do you think?
Don't think.
Is it another?
I just think it's.
Pink flag.
I don't think it is, but I understand why people
would be a bit.
Yeah, because it like deletes your messages and stuff.
Right.
Not that that matters, but
it's a bit. What? Yeah. Why? Why is
why
that?
Use,
There's a
question.
Why?
Yeah, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, but I do think it's like Snapchat's like more for like the younger generation and stuff.
Yeah.
Saying that though, I think Snapchat. I think it's a good It's a good
Platform.
platform. Yeah, I think it's a good platform. Yeah. But I don't use it personally.
No.
Yeah. Your partner, she always, when she puts her phone down, she always does that. Puts it down that way, upside down. Always puts the screen down.
Okay, again, it depends why.
Yeah, well, that's that. Well, you don't know why she just does that. Always. Is that?
Am I being stupid here or not? I don't. I don't think it's.
Go on.
Because sometimes if I don't want to be distracted by a notification, I'll put it down that way.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
But if I want to focus on a conversation or something new, I'll just do that.
Why have you done that? Oh yeah, what are you hiding? Hey, you're showing me.
I'm doing a podcast with someone else.
Yeah, you're doing a podcast with Tom, have you? I don't think it's a red flag because, like you say, it's just like it could be a distraction thing.
Yeah.
But if it's like
To hide messages.
but if it's always, is it? I don't know.
No, if it's to hide messages, then that's a bit of a.
That's the question. That's the uncertainty around putting your phone upside down. Like, is that the reason why? Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
If it was all the time, it'd be a bit weird.
Do you reckon?
Because mine's not all the time. I don't
It's
actually.
like this. So yeah. I like, what's that, Benaiah, baby? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Buzzing.
If I never ever
it's
saw.
it's buzzing, yeah, it's buzzing now. It's
Yeah.
buzzing. Like, it's buzzing. Loads of messages coming through. It's buzzing loads now, yeah, and I'm like this. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Is it a red flag if they wear socks in the bed?
Yeah. Why would you wear socks in bed? That is so uncomfortable. I like to feel the quilts. The quilts.
Yeah,
the
I
quilts
never
between
do
the
it.
feet.
I mean, you know that. You know I never do.
Yeah, I know. I know. You need to cut your toenails, mate. Yeah, it's a red flag. That. Why are you wearing socks in bed? Come on.
Yeah.
Who's wearing socks in bed?
It's a bit. Yeah.
If you're wearing socks in bed, then just I don't know.
You got something to hide.
I'm not into it. Something to hide.
That's more
You're turning
shifty
your phone
than.
upside down.
That's more shifty than the phone.
Still in contact with ex. Is that still in contact?
Oh, yeah,
with
red
ex?
flag. Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah.
You see, for me, I don't think that is. I don't think that's a red flag. Like, it depends.
What? Not you mad?
See, I don't know. I think it depends on the circumstances. Like, so I don't think it's always a red flag. Okay, I think it's like an orange flag maybe.
But I don't think you can always. I don't think you can detach properly from an ex.
Okay.
So if you haven't detached, then
Yeah, but maybe people can detach. It depends on circumstances. If there's like kids involved and stuff. But I think like if
true.
But like so say like my first partner when I was like literally a kid. When I was like 18, like surely like and she's married now, whatever. She's got kids and stuff.
Well, you'd hang out with her.
Well, no,
Without
hang out. I wouldn't hang out. But for every now and then, just to say, oh, how's your husband and your kids? Are you good? Is that bad? Yeah.
Is that bad? Why?
It's just a question. I'm just. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I see it as a no. I wouldn't personally, but I don't see it. It wouldn't concern me if my partner was like, their ex messaged him and said like, oh, hope you're well, whatever. I don't know if they got kids and stuff and like they're married, or maybe it will. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I don't look into that too much.
If you got kids together, then you kind of have to speak, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. See, I don't look into that too much, but so she's staying over.
Yeah.
And
my ex.
Your partner
Yeah.
staying over, and she wants to use your toothbrush because she's forgot hers.
That's all right.
Is that right? I'm not asked me.
Yeah.
Some people think it's minging, but I don't care. I'm like,
No, there's no difference really, is there?
I've been.
I mean, I don't a
I've
daily
heard
thing.
people saying it's rotten, and I get it because it's like all bacteria and stuff. But just fucking run it under the hot water.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't bother me. That.
Yeah.
No, does that not bother you?
No. Right, is it time for our special guest?
Yeah, let's get him on.
Here he is, Ollie.
There he is.
Fashionably late, I call it, but you know,
Fashionably late, I
well,
know. We've got 5 minutes left.
joking. We'll make the most of it.
Yeah.
Ollie, how's things? How you doing? Are you getting on?
Good, man.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah.
You say that, but in reality, we saw each other not too
we
long
did,
ago.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
really get rid of you, but
I
yeah.
know, we were
4 days
sorry last
ago.
week.
yeah. Nah, but I'm good. Can't complain. What about you guys?
All right, mate.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah.
Just cracking on, cracking on.
Not much has changed.
Getting lost on the tube. Just
Oh, he had a nightmare.
Oh,
Do you know how to use the tube all right?
Yeah.
I can't.
And if you can't, there's a million apps for it, man. You got no excuse
I
to.
can't be asked downloading an app for the one occasion.
Or you just look before you
It's
go.
wasting
Like
time,
says
wasting
go
data. It's wasting
Bakerloo
data.
line to Central line, and then boom, you're done.
Do you know off by
Bob's your
heart or not?
uncle.
Do you know it off by heart?
Nah, some of it I do, but not like you have to be one of the people that work there to know off by heart. They freak me out. You know when like a line's gone down, you go, oh, I'm trying to get to Stratford, but the line they go, okay, it's like they're going to this weird computer.
That's what
mode.
I said. That's what I said. They're throwing things at you, like information, like calculations and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what you're
But
talking
they
about.
know it. They know it back to front. They're like the
nah.
taxi drivers. How they can just get around London.
Oh, I know that. You can say like a location or like a building name, and they'll take you straight.
Yeah, insane.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, more power to them. I can't do that, but the routes I do familiar, like regular, I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, should hope you do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're doing it regularly.
Yeah, no. What about you though, man? Married life and that?
No. Right. Yeah. Still married.
Yeah, good. Glad to hear it.
About.
Just
yeah.
But yeah, you two. I mean, what about your love lives?
I'm-
Anything to report, or is it all?
Listen, it's what am I allowed to say? Yeah. There's a love life.
Oh,
That's interesting.
There's a love life.
I need
Yeah.
to know about this.
I'm
Nah,
not. saying- I'm-
you go.
you know, I like my private life, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's a special love interest there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying for now.
Nice,
But
that's
I'll
exciting.
feel you guys in off camera, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, things are good. So I'm happy.
Mate, don't worry, the cameras are off.
Not rolling, mate. Yeah. So
But
what? Love is Blind. So
Let's talk about it.
yeah, what?
get into it.
How was your experience overall? And do you feel like it was a fair representation of your journey?
It's two different questions. I enjoyed it, and I wouldn't not do it again if that makes sense. Like given the opportunity, I would still do it. You know, there might be a few people that took exception to the way I behaved in certain parts, but the people that know and love me, they know and love me, and they know who I am, so they can kind of like separate the truth from the fiction, so to speak. So yeah, what about you?
Would you do another show?
Do you know what? I would be open to it.
Would you?
yeah.
But from that, I think obviously now a dating show wouldn't apply to me now. But would I do like I'd do like a challenge show, like a physical challenge, or even like one of the ones where it's like a bit of a mental challenge or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in. I'm not averse to doing TV again generally, but I think obviously, like I said, I don't need to do a dating show now. But also,
Yeah.
even if I was single, doing a dating show is stressful.
It's overwhelming.
Do you know what I mean? It plays on your emotions rather than just like if you're doing a cooking show, it's like, oh, burnt this, big
Yeah.
deal. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're doing a physical challenge, it's like, oh,
That's the thing. Like it's invasive into who you are as a person, your relationships, and how you date. If you're not a very good dater, like myself, you stick to yourself.
All of
yeah.
us, really. For all, you know what I mean?
but that's the thing. It exposes you, and like when you're at your, you know, if you're really, really invested in that person, and then something doesn't go quite right, it shows you you're kind of most vulnerable, and that can make you feel a bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
And it
yeah.
can make you act out a character, so to speak, and then. If you're doing quite well in the dating, like I kind of was in the early, it makes you look even worse when
you're
it's like,
a player
you're a
or
player, you're a fuckboy, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't
No,
walk
it's just
away.
a fucking nice guy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you were after my girl. Yeah.
That's why I'm sat in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the reason why we're sat so far apart.
Hey.
Oh man, but
That's
it's
all
funny
good,
because like,
it's all good. But
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, it was wild though. I mean, the experience. I mean, like, because like you'd whatever, somebody come back in the pod and we spoke about this, like, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like you come back in the lounge and you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm getting on with this girl, and in your head you're thinking, shit, like that's the person I'm getting on with.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a mind game. It was hard, wasn't it? But at the end of the day, we're all there for the same reason, weren't we? And,
Yeah.
I mean, I found it very overwhelming, but I mean, it was a good experience.
Yeah.
And
yeah, now there's some parts that were more overwhelming than other parts that were like a bit. Do you know what I mean? It was up and down because like,
Yeah.
look how much fun we had on the stag. Do you get what I mean? And then
I know.
I look
that
back
was
on that and I was like, that
good.
was so much fun and that. And then,
But you on the beer bike.
oh mate, I was wasted by the time we even got off the bike. These are like, do you want to pace yourself? I'm like, no.
You just get.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we were unsupervised.
Yeah,
We just
Well,
that bike
Yeah.
just took off and then we
we
were
had
good
like
to go.
getting drinks like four shots in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
So that was a fun time. And then, but now overall, I did love it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
I've said this before on a different podcast. It's like the good and the bad. It holds a mirror up to yourself, and then it kind of goes, oh, okay, like you get to see yourself in the third person, so to speak, and it kind of allows you to evaluate yourself in ways that you didn't before. So
Yeah.
there's always positives you can take from it, even if you didn't get married like this lucky guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I saw
like,
the growth in you throughout the whole
Oh, thanks,
process was
Yeah, man.
incredible.
Thank you, man.
definitely,
That means a lot.
yeah.
It means a lot, especially
Yeah,
coming from
because
you guys.
the thing was like, I think at first there probably was like a bit of a divide in the lounge and stuff,
Yeah.
wasn't there? And I think when we all came together at the next stage, like the retreat and stuff, there was definitely like a brotherly bond.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I think for me, again, I was going through it during the retreat, but by the time we got to the apartments, like we were all so close. And I remember them saying to me at the end, didn't make it to air anything. They're like, "Oh, who are you like closest to now?" And it's like the guys I was closest to in the lounge. It was a complete flip reverse. I mean, they didn't make it anyway. But it was a flip reverse. Like I was so close to you, and Tom as well. I was really close to as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And but yeah,
That's wild. What's next for you anyway? What's next?
I don't know. I'm so unorganized anyway. So I take each day as it comes, just trying to get through each 24 hours and see what happens. But who knows? We'll see what happens.
So hypothetically, if you were dating somebody that lived in America, hypothetically,
go
would
on.
you consider going out there for a short stint?
Yeah, or a long stint. Do you know what I mean? I'm open to relocating. I've always been open to relocating generally.
Yeah.
This London weather's not it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've relocated for love. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you got to do what you got to do, and yeah, life's about exploring as well. And you go, let's say you go somewhere for 2 years, it's not for you. You can relocate again.
True.
Like you would know all about that. Do you know what I mean? You've been here, there, and everywhere. So.
I'm still homeless. It's the only reason I'm married.
It's only after a house.
That's okay.
Where's next for you? I heard you going. Did you talk about?
Yeah, so we've got a few trips coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Dubai, Ghana, Germany, and South Africa, I think, and the US as well.
Man.
Yeah.
I love that though. I love that.
Good stuff.
That's why it's cool to just have that lifestyle. You can just pick up and go whenever you want to, man.
Right, so if you don't mind, Ollie.
Go on, I'm listening.
We're gonna use you.
Yeah.
We're gonna use you. That's the only reason we needed someone for this game. Mate.
Yeah. So we're doing a head-to-head.
Each
Between you two.
Yeah, each
Yes.
episode.
All right.
I'm winning 1-0 so far.
He's not. He's chatting shit. So basically, he's losing at the minute. So he's like literally, he's desperate to get a point.
No.
Which one? Who's telling the truth right now?
That's the game.
What do you think?
No. He's winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, it's not about winning. It's not about. As I mentioned
That's what's
earlier,
that. Yeah, okay, we'll see.
I'm humble in victory and gracious in defeat.
I love that.
If you win, I'm pissed off.
What's the game?
So today's game is there's 2 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
We both get a box each, and inside one of the boxes is a mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Mushroom.
So Freddie's going to look
Mushroom
inside the box that he gets,
Mm-hmm.
and if there is a mushroom inside, he's basically holding the winning box.
Yeah. So he has to try. Yeah. I have to deceive him that I've either got it or haven't got it or whatever.
Yeah. So the winner is whoever's got the mushroom in the box at the end.
Yeah.
I can swap my box if I don't think I've got the mushroom. That might
Or
not
you
make
can
any
stick.
sense. Yeah, or I can
Or you
stick.
can stick.
But he's gonna be the guy who
I'm
gets
gonna
the
look,
box.
in the box.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Do you want
Yeah.
to?
Do you
Let's
mind
do
it? Okay,
Let's
cool.
do it.
There's 2 little green boxes over there.
That one's Benaiah's. That one's
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not going to touch mine.
Right.
But you can find out. I'm going to go for your reaction.
Can I nearly fell out? Nearly fell out then.
This guy.
Right. Basically.
So I've just got to spectate
Oh,
this
so
point.
I need to convince you, do I?
Yeah.
Right. Well.
Because I get to decide if I can swap mine with yours.
Okay. So
This is tense
do
already.
you want
man.
this box or not?
I'm leaning more towards a yes than no.
Why do you want the box? If you want to win,
Because I think you're double bluffing.
I'm not double bluffing. Seriously, if you want to win, I should do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. But all I'd say is
Is the mushroom in there?
This is tense, and I know what's going on, but this is still tense for me.
am I supposed to say yes or no? Because like
No, you
there
can
is
say
a
whatever you
mushroom.
want.
Pardon?
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, so
Just don't show me.
there is, right, okay.
Well, you can show me.
Well, no. Well, yeah, there is a mushroom. But am I supposed to say that?
You're supposed to do whatever you need to do to end up with the
shit,
mushroom.
right.
I think you're double bluffing.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
You need to do whatever you need to do to end up with the mushroom in your box.
Ah, shit. Right. Okay. Then in that case,
Whether it
there's no
isn't.
mushroom in my box.
This guy. I don't trust you generally, let alone play.
All right. Nice one. What Kat said. Go for what you want. What are you feeling?
I think I'm gonna keep mine.
Okay. That's fine. If you want to keep it, I agree with you. I think if you want to win, then you can keep that box.
This is so tense, man. I'm more invested in this than I thought
I
was
think
gonna
I
be.
think if you want to win, you should keep that box. Yeah. So that's a great shout. Do it.
I'm gonna stick.
Great. That's a good decision. That's a good decision.
Huh?
It is a good decision.
All right, I'm gonna stick.
I've got no skin in the game. I love you both, so whoever wins wins.
Yeah. Are you sure? No. Yeah, you said it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick.
Yeah. You said it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got the mushroom.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. Well played. Well played.
Oh, sweating.
Oh, you're sweating.
Well,
1-1.
1-1. 2-0 would have been too
What was the last game?
What was it?
An eating.
A blindfold.
challenge.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we would be an animal, what would we be? So we have to say what animal you would be, and you have to say what animal we would be.
Yeah. What animal would you say we were?
Based on like looks or personality or both.
Everything.
lot.
Everything. Hard in it.
Can
What
see you as a stag. Quite noble.
Yeah.
that's nice. That's
Outdoors.
nice.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
all animals are outdoors. That was a dumb thing to say, but you know what I mean. A bit like
Gets hit by a car.
just kind of out there.
Yeah.
I feel like if
that's a good.
Yeah.
I'll take that. It's
Yeah.
better than-
Proud.
I can
Better
see.
than that.
I can see your head on.
protective of his
Yeah.
what's a
Doe?
female doe? Yeah.
It's
I'm about to say
doe.
vixen. That's a fox.
Yeah.
You. He's a bit of a snake, isn't he? No, I'm joking. Literally the opposite. We're forgetting about marine animals here as well.
I know.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I can see him as a. Actually, do you know what? Maybe like a jaguar.
A jaguar.
Do you know what I mean? Like impressive to look at,
Yeah.
athletic.
True, but also quite
Piss on things.
solo and quite like, but also not out there. Not.
Actually, yeah, maybe a jaguar's a bit too because you're not like
I'm a bit.
you're confident, but you're not like
Or like a
brash.
leopard. What about a leopard then? He likes to hide back in the shadows, not
Yeah.
necessarily go out clubbing all the time or
It's like a peeping Tom.
put yourself out there. from the bushes. Hides in the bushes.
Yeah,
She's nice.
maybe a jaguar or something like that. Or we're forgetting about flying animals. Maybe he's like a hawk because again they're very graceful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take
Buzzard.
anything. I'll take anything.
A
Budget.
What about Ollie?
But Ollie, what's Ollie? Ollie.
Be nice. We're all friends here.
What'd you say Ollie is? I think we should both agree on this one. What kind of animal would you say Ollie is? You're proper thinking about this, aren't you?
I am thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going through all of them.
You're thinking like a zoo animal? Like defecate all the walls? I don't know. What you
Like a grizzly bear.
a bear? You reckon a bear?
I've been described as a bear before.
Yeah,
What, the
'cause
bedroom?
big.
Because I can be like cute and cuddly, but then a
that's
bit
what I think.
unpredictable as well.
What type of bear?
Like a
black
grizzly.
bear or a grizzly?
No,
I know grizzlies.
Oh, no.
Are quite vicious, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, no, I think I mean because black bears are a bit more playful, aren't
Yeah,
they?
black
Are they?
bears.
But then you don't want to go completely the other way because pandas are just ridiculous.
I was
They're
gonna
like
say panda
stupidly
doesn't
clumsy.
matter, but yeah, that,
You know what I
you're
mean?
not. You're not like that.
Yeah.
You're more like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm somewhere in
Okay,
the
so like a
middle.
black
I think the
bear.
black bear
Black
is kind
bear's
of
a
in the
good one.
between of the panda and the grizzly.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I thought someone was going to go with penguin or something, and I was going to get
You would
offended.
want to be a penguin?
I know, that's why I was like, don't you dare. When he said zoo animal, I thought he's getting there.
It's been a pleasure, Ollie.
Yeah.
It has been I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, thanks for having you on. We kind of
Yeah.
run out of time.
Short
though,
and sweet.
I know. Wish we had longer.
Pleasure having you.
I'll be back.
Yes, actually, yeah, 100%. We'll get you back on again.
Do it again.
Maybe in a few months' time.
Oh yeah.
When
If there's any interesting developments.
see if anything develops.
Yeah, but it's been a pleasure.
Nah.
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for having
for
me, man.
having
It's always
mate.
good seeing you guys.
Nice one.
Really
Love you
appreciate it.
guys,
Got a
man.
lot of
Thank
love
you.
for you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Right, a Q&A has come in from Leo X Georgia. What job would you guess the other person did? If they-
I'd say you were gardener.
Even though you know,
No, what?
what you would have guessed
You
gardener.
just look like a gardener. Do you know what I mean? Like you just look like you like vegetation. I don't know. Like, I can imagine you.
Some
you
hippie
do
picking
like
daisies.
hippie. You do like hippie. I
Yeah.
can imagine you like growing tomatoes and stuff.
Yeah, that is actually what I want to do. To be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, have my own veggie patch.
There you go. What would you say I did?
Butler in the buff.
So serious.
No, what would I say? I would say he did something fashion.
Oh, nice one. Oh, I appreciate that.
Like, yeah.
You could be a model though, without question.
No.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, mate, you could be
A
one.
chiseled jaw, long hair,
Yeah, you could be one. Look at your eyes.
head and shoulders, something like that.
All right, so questions come in from Paige Alex Poole. Would you rather eat a stranger's toenail every day or a cup of spit?
Just once, a cup of spit once.
Well, let's do both. A cup of
What,
spit every day.
That's no, a toenail, mate.
Yeah, but it depends who spit. Who spit?
Who spit? It doesn't. That's minging. It says a stranger's spit.
Yeah, but
So it's just an
toenail's worse than spit. Stranger's
it's not.
toenail.
It's not.
Oh, mate, have you seen some toenails?
Toenail, mate. You can just get it.
No.
You can just like glass of water.
No, you can't.
Done. Spit. You're like gulping.
No.
You're retching. It stinks.
Have you seen somebody?
Stringy. It might be stringy. Nah, you get all sorts of like
No, but
infections and
Have,
stuff.
yeah, so you can't toenail. Have you seen some old people's big toenail? It's all brown and cracked and green.
Mate,
You're
I'd
swallowing that whole, it's going to cut the side of your throat. And it gets infected. It gets stuck in there.
Nah, toenail. Would you rather do the spit? You'd rather do a glass of spit every day. You're rotten. You're horrible.
But it's toenail. That's gross.
No, I can big glass of water, like a big bottle of Evian,
Well, you do that
Nah.
with spit.
or you could dilute it. No, you can't. You can't have water with it.
With the toenail either then.
I'd still do the toenail. I'd just swallow it. You're minging. I need to ask.
Big questions here on the podcast today.
He's on-
The all important questions.
So I've got a question from Corey.Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give each other for dating? So like, I've actually changed that a little bit. It was actually what advice would you give Benaiah to someone who's dating Freddie? But
So what advice would I give someone dating you?
yeah, and I'll do the same.
Don't take Freddie shopping. That, and I think don't try and change you.
Okay.
Because I think the way you are, absolute gem.
Oh, thank you.
So if, for example, they're very outgoing, like to go clubbing, partying, etc., that's opposite to you, don't try and put you in that world.
Yeah, and then
I
vice
think stick
versa,
to who you
like,
are.
I wouldn't want to sort of change somebody else. So
Yeah.
you've just got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay to be different,
It is.
have like different interests, but you've got to kind of, there's got to be a balance, aren't there?
Mm.
I think. What would I say for you? Just make sure you've got a house, basically. 'Cause it's sick of living in a-
Sleeping bag's got a bit worn out.
Yeah. No, I'd say what advice for Ben? Just I don't know. You're very quirky. You're very funny. You're very playful and stuff. So it's got to be someone who's witty. You won't be able to date someone who doesn't understand that because
The humour, yeah.
Yeah, the humour aspect. You'd have to. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
That's good, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so I've got one here from Sunny3. I don't understand this question, so you might need to explain it to me. As people who've been on a dating show, do you believe in the red string theory? I don't know what that is. What's that?
I think the red string theory is, I think it's when basically you believe that two souls are connected by a red string, right?
What?
And even if you
You're
try,
making more sense than the people on the ground.
and basically they basically have a soulmate, and that no matter like your circumstances, you'll always be drawn to one another, and you'll find each other in the end. So it's an element of fate and a soulmate experience.
What? So there's like one person who's destined to be there
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
There's one person, that's it?
One person like connected by the red. I think that's a red string theory. So do you believe essentially in fate? And
I think... What? So that's sort of like saying, do you believe in fate, isn't it? Like, do you believe like you're destined to kind
destined
of
to
like follow a certain
meet,
path,
yeah.
per a certain route? No, I don't think so. I think you can sort of change things. You can lead your life to an extent, however you want, you know, to a point. Everyone's got different limits and stuff. If you're disabled or you've got certain aspects in your life which are more challenging or whatever, but everyone can change the route, I think, to an extent. And that same applies for dating. I don't know. What do you think?
Would that then become fate? The changing of the route?
Well, potentially. It depends how you look at it. I think you can change your fate. I think
I
if
think
you
so. I
decide
think
not
you
to
can
get up
control.
in the morning and you decide to stay in, then your day is going to be different to if you went out. Do you know what I mean? So like your fate for that day was different. Do you know what I mean?
But what if that was your fate?
Well, that was the fate. Well, there you go. It's just like a circle, isn't it?
No, you never know.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't think so.
yeah, I don't think there's a set
so.
path.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. That's like questioning like what is life. That's like
That's a deep question to end
yeah,
the podcast.
it's deeper than.
And you're asking the wrong people.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't have a clue. I want a dating show to find a wife. So I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
found a wife.
Don't ask me about dating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think it's been a pleasure.
Another good episode. Thank you for Ollie coming on.
Yeah, thanks to Ollie.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you making the effort.
Now I've got
Freddie's
try-
going
now
to
I've
pay
got-
for your transport.
Well, now I've got to try and get back to Manchester.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to end up in the middle of London somewhere. Not knowing where I'm going.
In Southampton.
In Southampton, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Miles away.
All right, but that is a wrap for episode 3. 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, 1-1. But you have to let him win sometimes. I want to keep it neck and neck. I want to keep it like that because otherwise, if I'm going to run away with it, it's not as exciting for the viewers.
I'm taking this home. It's going on the mantelpiece.
I hope it rots in the box.
All right. Cheers, guys. Tune in next week for our next episode.
See you later.
Cheers. See ya.